Hey, what's happening? This is the Board in the House channel. I'm Michael Hastrider. We're looking at Seven Wonders Duel. I'm playing against Clint Westwood. Clint Westwood is a 400 level player, pretty good player, and I've seen them beat a lot of opponents, and now I'm alongside me in other tournaments. But finally, we faced each other, and I said, "I've been looking forward to play you." They said, "Me too," basically. So it's been a pretty fair start. I'll just do some game analysis of it. Looks like that Divine Theater is going to be scary, and so I actually grabbed a gray card. I'm not really a fan of grabbing gray cards, but in a defense against the Divine Theater, sure, I'll grab some gray cards to make those more expensive for them. Um, so I've already done 4 matches in this tournament. Had a great game with Gaia 85, and now we're at the uh not the semifinals, but the game just prior to that. And that's where we're at right now. But right now, in choosing Ball versus Tanit, I think to be on the safe side, I'll pick Tanit. The only thing I could take from my opponent is a gray card. I don't even like gray cards that much. And that wouldn't give me immediate cash. And a lot of times these decisions are very tactical. So we're picking Tanit. We're gonna put it close, very close to ourselves. I don't see Raw out there, and I've already put two not so great ones next to my opponent. So that doesn't bother me. If the gate ends up right here, that's fine. Hoping the gate ends up closer to here, but I need to put a good one, a Phoenician god there, so that I don't get in trouble if they end up putting a Roman god next to me. You're probably thinking, likely I'm not going to have that issue because they're going to discard this one. I'm going to discard this one and get the choice of that Roman god. Likely put it closer up here. Because those Roman and Greek gods just are not that great. And so those are the ones I really want to reveal and place closer to my opponent. Alright, so there's that. And now we're playing Yokohama. So you got to get into Yokohama if you haven't already. It's a really fun one. I'm winning, but don't let that fool you. In points, I'm uh, eh, actually losing the game, but I'm winning in points. So I think the right move. I could use a foreign agent to kind of get a bonus turn, but really what I want to do is put two on one area. I generally like to do three on different areas if I have more than 3 people to put out, but if I only have three, I generally like to grab my people back and do a power move. And so we're going to be doing a power move right here. Put two on here, and then I'm going to jump onto here. Done. And whenever you do a 5 action on these ports, you get 3 points immediately. And uh, and then also you can grab anywhere. A 4 power would let me grab anywhere, but a 5 lets me grab anywhere and get 3 points. So I can only choose one order unless I pay 2 coins. I'm not about to pay 2 coins. But if I fulfill 5 orders, I can get 7 bonus points. I've fulfilled 2 so far. I think I want to focus on some really hard to fill orders and maybe one to get um, these customs. So I think I have a ton of fish. So maybe this would be the right move. I think 5 pointer British one would be good, but I already have a British. I have 2 British. So when you have two of something, probably shouldn't grab it. But they're both British. Well, then I guess I'll take this one because it uses fish. Maybe I need to get Netherlands is the most rare. Maybe I need to grab a US one. Take the fish. Get some coins from it. I don't know. I think that may be the right move. Just get some coins and take an American. So didn't need to even get those 3 points. I could spend 2 money to get another or an import. Yeah, I don't want to spend the money, but maybe I do it and I get the money back from this guy. Huh. And then I will be able to get 2 Americans, which I think is 1 extra point. If oh no, they've already gotten 2 Americans. So if you're the first to grab 2 of something, you can get some goodness out of that. Well, we are going to say no thanks to that and move on to the next game. Right, next game here is On Tour. Still learning this game, so I'm not like a pro at it by any means, but 18, put on OH, 81, I'm going to put on Michigan because I don't know what I'm doing. And then randomly put a 49 there and put a 94 right here because I don't know the rules of the game. So maybe those were good moves, maybe those were bad moves. Playing against my brother, and my brother is probably going to beat me. That's how it goes. And oh, we're back to Yokohama. Guess I could have completed that order, so it's asking me, do you want to just knock that out, buddy? And sure, I'll just knock that one out of the park there. Now I've got 7 money, so that's a good thing to have. And now we're moving on to the next one, which is On Tour. I guess I'm playing against my brother in real time. I'll put a 15 on there and then put a 51 right here because I don't really understand this game. And then put a 12 right here and then put a 21 right here. This is how I learn. I just do just little simple mechanics throughout. And now we're back to the alma mater, the Seven Wonders Duel. Such a great game. Bruno Cathala and Anton Boza, geniuses in their own right. Let's zoom in here. Let's see what type of zoom do we need to do. That's fine. That's a good one. That's what we'll do. Okay, so thinking everybody agrees this is the best one. And so now we are going to, we have 5. Did the opponent just discard? No, they moved the conflict pawn 2 spaces forward. And next turn they're going to use the Colossus to move it 2 more. Next turn they will use the Circus Maximus to move it 1 more. And the turn after that they're going to use Mausoleum. And then get a 2 shield. Always watch out, discarding a 2 shield in H2. If your opponent has Mausoleum, they could use that against you. And do not discard a 3 shield in H3 if they have a Mausoleum. So, do they kill me at that point? Yes, they do. They get a 2 forward, a 1 forward, and then they get the Mausoleum. Bing, bang, boom, I die. So, that's scary for me. And so what I need to do is stop something like that from happening. And they have an extra turn as well. So I think the right move is to try to take this. They have 2 brick already, so each of those bricks is going to cost me, let's see, 4, 8, and then 9, 10. So I'll need 10 money to pull that off. I think I've got it in me to get 10 money. You know, maybe I discard here. Oh, this is where I die, actually, I think. Yeah, this is where I lose in military. I think this is game over for me. Yep. Wow. So there's nothing I can do. I think uh they've done what they needed to do to beat me in military. Wait, hold on. I do have a brick reserve or clay reserve, so I could build that military. And then we're not looking at a game over situation. They only have 1 extra turn. I could force a win for myself. So I just need a science symbol. And I have theology. So thank goodness, what I need to do is take this Circus Maximus, build that. Um, they're likely going to build Colossus next. They're not going to be able to build all of their wonders in time. So what I'll do is I'll get Great Library. I was really hoping they just revealed these two cards. I was really hoping one of them was a military and that I could take it. Yeah, I think the right answer will be to use a double extra turn right now. Boom, boom, and then take this guy right here, the military building. No chance in getting agriculture for extra coins. So do I have enough coins raw? Right there. So 6 and then 2. So I would only have 3 coins left. No, I wouldn't have enough to take that one. So I'm going to have to rely on... Plus, they're going to make me lose a lot of coins by building Colossus. Ooh, this is a tough one. Because if I discard right now... I think they've beaten me, and they're 200 level players. So this is gonna be a huge hit. I can't let them beat me. Um, maybe take. And there's also law out there, so there's a potential I just win based on taking the Great Library. Um, hmm. Let's take a Astarte from them. It doesn't help them to build ISIS really. Because all their wonders are free. I think taking a Astarte makes us have cost 7 coins, but it makes it so that we can stall for a little bit. But I'm on a clock right now because the game could be over as soon as they build Mausoleum and then Colossus. Um, so yeah, that's scary for sure. How would you figure out this one, other than relying on law to help you? Um, yeah, I wish I wasn't about to lose 5 coins because that is important in the math there. I think I needed a military to be revealed. Maybe I just force the issue and discard this one right here. Force them to use the Appian Way. I discard this one for coins. Force them to use the Appian Way to take that military. Otherwise, I'm taking it. And then I build this one, then this one, and then this one is a free build. Either of those are free builds. Yeah, I think that's what I do. I'm going to force the issue. If I discard this one, I'm going to gain 5 coins. Then they're going to use the Appian Way to make me lose 3 coins plus 5 coins, making me down to 9, 8 coins left. And from there, they've built the circus. And then I have 2 extra turns that I need to use. So I would use Piraeus and then pyramids to boom, boom, and then take a science that I need. If they go that route. If they don't and they try to use one of these cards to make Colossus, then I will use um, maybe like a Piraeus to grab the circus and then I'll be fine. If I can grab one military card, I'm in the clear. So I think that's what I'm doing. going to discard this baby right here. And we'll see what that does for me. I think I win either way in that case. So let's go over them again. Ooh, that was a close one. I almost lost. So one is I build the arena. And let's see. So yeah, one option is I build the arena, and then they use their extra turn, and then I can use 2 extra turns and win the game. The second option is they don't use their extra turn, and then I use the extra turn to take that military. That was a close one though. Very close. Almost died there. Again, I'll show it again. You can't see it fully here. Um, but here we go. So we've got some options here. So this is they take. Ooh, I don't like that line. Let's make that smaller. So yeah, they take is always going to be a line. It doesn't matter what they do with it. It's just there. And me take will be an X, a circle if I actually take it. An X is discard, and then this is build a wonder. So ready for that? Does that make sense? These are my actions, and this is their only action. Now let's go. So first situation in red, at the top of the card is I discard, and then coins are at 16. And then next action is they build a wonder. I link same turns with a line. They build a wonder and they do something with that. Probably move this 2 down. 1, 2. Then I have to win the next turn. And then my coins are down to 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. I'm at 8 coins for there. Okay. Or and then what I do is I use 2 coins here. Link that. Goodness for theology. Build pyramids. 4 coins. Actually, that'll only be 3 coins at that point. It's a Piraeus. So 5 coins is all I would need. Minus 5 becomes 3 left. And 3 is all I need to do to build this thing. Actually, it'll be free for me because I have the symbols for both. Either of those. Okay. So, yeah. That's crazy how that's going to end up. Now, excuse me, the opponent could instead do this. So I'm going to start with discard. My opponent does this. And we'll assume they build a wonder with it that moves it down 2, just the same. And so my 16 coins goes to 8 like before. But then now I use Piraeus, spend 2 coins, and then 3, 4. Then I would do this. The blue's showing up nice on there, not really. These two are linked together. And that would turn into a situation where let's see. 8, boom. How much is that going to cost? 4. So and now I'm at 4 left. But I've pushed it back up. Conflict pawn's right there. Then my opponent can't do anything about it with a 2 conflict. I'm home free to win the game after that. I can use 2 extra turns, library, and then with 4 coins left, maybe not actually, but it won't matter because it'll be 3 away from losing in military. And they would only have two potential from this and one potential from this. It'd be four away from losing, and I have a safety of three. So that was a close one. Very good analysis, if I can just compliment myself on that. Not really good. That took a long time. And initially, I was dabbling on taking this one right here, but yeah. So wow, I just went through my whole mind process with you all on how I think and about how to win an unwinnable game. So we'll take that middle card right there and discard it for coins. I'll be just enough coins that we need. Didn't want to mess with Astarte or anything like that. Just it made sense to just follow that way of play. And now we're back with On Tour. And my bro, I don't even know what I'm doing in this game, but he likes this game, so I will give him a win. You must select numbers to fill your board. Why do I have an X? Why is that an X? I don't understand what X's do. Are these actual points? Do you want high numbers for everything? Just don't understand. Let's end the turn and look at the instructions for how to play later. But there's On Tour. It looks pretty. It looks like it's a whiteboard game. So you use a whiteboard and draw different numbers and things. I would be down. So you gotta stay or leave in Tokyo. Always leave in Tokyo. They should make a shirt that says leave Tokyo or something like that. My opponent is really killing it. Got the giant brain. Love that card. I think it's even better than the extra head, which costs 7. Spiked tail. Um, that's a really great one. The one better than it is the acid breath, which is always a damage, no matter what. So you can focus your dice on other things like points or energy or hearts. But I think I'm going for like a point strategy with this alpha monster and the Detrivore, and I can always reroll 3s. So we're leaving Tokyo because I only have 5 health left. And yeah, that just makes a lot of sense to just be careful. I'm not going to play that evolution card because I don't think it's really useful. And the main thing you want to do if you're playing with Cyber Kitty is trick your opponent into thinking you have the 9 lives evolution. I should do a video on the top 3 evolutions of each one, and like the dragon would be the lightning armor, and which damages you for every damage you do to the opponent. There's a chance they could damage you. I think 1 out of 6 chance, but that's a dangerous card. But a really good one is the 9 lives. You come back to alive with 9 health, 9 points, and lose all your cards. But you can really like lower your opponent in health, and so they're like only at 3 health left, and you're at 5, and they're like 5 hits, I have to do it, and they kill you, and they you're dead. They actually succeed in getting 5 punches, and then it comes back to your turn, and then you're like, oh, I used my 9 lives, and now I'm back alive. Crazy. Okay, so sea salt and paper. I'm really enjoying this one. This is a pretty exciting game. Um, I'm losing it with only 14, but we're going to, I guess, take a shell because I already have a shell, and that'd be 2 points. Or taking a shell. I'm not going to play any cards yet, any pairs. I have a penguin for 1 point, and I have 2 shells for 2 points. I'm at 3 points, and this thing gives 1 point for each colored card player has the most of. If they have more mermaid cards, they must look at others. The same color cannot be counted for more than 1. And my question is, how many points am I at so far? Oh, it says card points 4. That's helpful. So that means that the mermaid is giving me a point because I've got 1 from the penguin and 2 from these shells, and the mermaid is saying, "You've got like 1 of every single color. What are you doing, man?" And giving me points for that. So, but that doesn't count as a color bonus. You can also get a color bonus as well. All right. So back to the alma mater, Seven Wonders Duel. This time we are playing. Who are we? Um. All right. This is a no-brainer game. Looks like I didn't have to build any wonders, so no wonders here. All right. We are going to get back to the Seven Wonders dual camera. Which one was that again? Oi, oi, oi. Man, I just had it. What the heck? I must have zoomed in or something like that. Okay, a little bit better. All right, so I'm going to take this one and just win the game. Yeah, so that's sometimes how it works. Is you just get lucky sometimes. You got all the science cards right there. So even if they have strategy, you just keep them at bay. That's a really beautiful position to be in, where you're just slightly losing in military. Love that. Climbing back up the ranks. I lost a bunch of games to this uh, new Newruud, Newruud. Lost 3 games in a row to him, and then now I was below 600 for a bit, and it's like, well, you can't climb the ranks and beat Patrick of the Isles and the other American players if you lose 3 times to the same player. I mean, I've got like a 60% win rate at least for just in science alone, and maybe like 5% in points and 5% in military wins. So I've got a 70% win rate. How am I losing 3 times in a row? It's just the odds are just not adding up there. But anyways, that means the player's good. By the way, that's how you know a good player. So stop playing them. All right. So got 7 points right now. Can I buy anything that won't cost blue? I'll be fine on blue. White. Need to make it cost black. Give a blue. But not cost a green. Uh, okay. Maybe I could get that green. Just build this blue. I'll build the blue. You're generally not supposed to build those level 0 cards, but um, for my strategy, I think blue would pay off better. So I'm doing it. Blue. And I have 7, and maybe I can get back a green this round. So just take a green, maybe a blue, and then I'll have what I need for this guy right here, the 7 point, or the 7 blue costing one, if I can get a blue. If I can't, then I can at least build my reserve card. It would be cool as if I build both of them and win the game, because I've put so much into blue. But yeah, I think at Splendor at high levels, nobody really grabs nobles. Yeah, nobody really messes around with nobles at all. I think that's for your basic level play. All right, so I'm gonna discard this guy right here for 3 coins. We're back to the Westwood game that we had in the very beginning of this. and it went how we thought it would be. I'm going to put Neptune close to them because I hope they don't understand how Neptune works. But as you can see, I put the shield girl even closer. Oh no, I revealed a yellow card. Oh, that's unfortunate. So they're going to take the yellow card. Take this stone, make it easier to build Sanctuary. That'd be nice. And then if I build Sanctuary, then the gods will be easier in the next stage. Let's see. Did I start this game? Let's see. So I have 4, they have 4, and an even number in the discarded buildings. It's now their turn, so I think they started. Yes, they did. They took Divine Theater. I would have taken Divine Theater. So all evidence goes to them starting. So that means they only need to use 1 extra turn to start in the next stage, where I would have to use 2 extra turns to start in the next stage. And I only have 2, so I don't want to do that. And I'm not the type to really want to build Sanctuary unless it's going to allow me to start in the next stage. So I rarely build the Sanctuary. I used to think it was about same level as Sphinx. I'd rather the 6 points, and I don't even like points. Alright, so that'll be a tough game. They'll probably beat me, unfortunately. Alright, so this game, the Wolves. I don't understand what I'm doing at all. So what does Hal do? Think maybe I dominate. You need flip 3 matching tiles to dominate, and then I kill off this guy right here. Dominated there. Then the next move, going to I'm the blue wolves, so I'm good with the icy places. I need to learn this game better. I don't really know it super well, but it looks fun. I'm at 20 points, so I don't know how I'm at 20 points. But it looks like dominating's good. Maybe I'll keep trying to dominate. Uh, let's see. I think I'll try to move, flip. Maybe I'll move, flip this baby, so that I could potentially dominate again next turn. Move this guy to there, and I'll get dominated. Undo that. I'll get dominated. Good. Move this one. Yeah. This guy, get him out of there and move him to right there. Right. Must select a wolf to move. Guess I get a double move. Okay. So this guy gonna move to here. And then I guess I'm allowed more movements. This guy can move to here and automatically hunted after player's action if the player has wolves in at least 3 surrounding hexes. Only 1 of each prey type can be hunted by a single player. Okay. Well, time to hunt some prey. Yep. So So far, the mechanics look interesting. You're flipping tiles over to give you your actions. You have bonus tokens that you can use. A bonus action token, I have two of those, and then I have a bonus terrain token that I can spend instead of flipping something. So, yeah, all in all, I think it's got the makings of a good game. I just don't know how to play it yet. Hanabi, here we go. And let's see, very good. We've got the red out there. We just start playing the reds. Um, this is a red. I could tell her these are both ones, but it's okay. I'm just going to be clear that that's a red. Telling her that those are both ones would be good because then they know that the newest one is good and then this one is discardable. I think it's going to get discarded anyways, so it won't matter. All right. I'll back to my game with my bro about where I'm now playing as this alpha monster here. Every punch, or when I roll at least one punch, I get a point. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna heal, and we're gonna re-roll a dice. Because I need to do a lot of healing. Oh, good, 3. When you get, apologies, when you get 3 hearts, then that is grounds to get some goodness. And then, sure, I'll take an energy, and now re-roll one more time. Yeah, I wanted a bunch of non-numbers in the beginning of the game. Not true. Actually, the very first turn I want 3 threes. But the rest lightning bolts to get some things. But I don't want any punches in the very beginning of the game, unless yeah, if I'm starting player. All right, so we will resolve those dice, and now getting 3 hearts gives you a power up. I like getting power ups. And there's the 9 lives I was talking about earlier. The best evolution for Cyber Kitty, making Cyber Kitty my favorite to play. And Panda, I haven't found any that I love from Panda. They're all weird. So I think Panda is my least favorite. But it's in the Power Ups expansion, so it makes you think that, oh, that's the one that you wanna play with. Hey, back to sea salt and paper. Very good. All right, so I think I'll just draw from the deck. Crab or fish. Man, I'll just take a same color one. This is also a fish, so they're both fish. Um, I'll take the one that looks more like a fish, and that will up my points to 5 because that mermaid. And we'll put that green one on top there. Yeah, so now I'm sitting at 5 points. I like my current points. Now we're going on to Wingspan. Ooh, Wingspan, such a great game. Elizabeth Hargrave knocked it out of the park. Okay, so I've got 2 pink powers that are helping me get eggs. The Barrow's Golden Eye and the brown cow bird. Now I have a large bird specialist making me want to do like a falcon in the water. I think that's the right move here. Let's put a falcon in the water. So let's see, is there anything good to be drawn from the deck? And then the end around goal, are we close to the end of that? Yeah, 3 left. And my winning in points, I am currently winning in points. I'm not going to be after this end of round. I'm not going to have a bunch of eggs, probably. But this is a way to get some eggs. So uh, yeah, I'm canceling that. Maybe I mean, there's 8 more turns in the game, so the first turn I could somehow get a rat. Potentially, I don't even get it from there. Yeah, I think I'll just focus on getting that falcon out there. It would have been nice to have if I had a worm, then I would go for something else. Hmm. Getting some food. I mean, it's really about points at the end of the game. So, Easton's Finch and Peregrine Falcon are going to be pretty useful. But that pileated woodpecker allowing me to get some points in eggs, that does look promising. It's just I can't play it out very easily. I think the right move is to just draw a bunch of cards and get an egg only to discard it. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I'll probably do. Not a tough scenario here. And maybe one of the cards that I draw is the answer. I'll draw from the deck. Nope, that's not the answer. That's going to be discarded because it's a 0 pointer. That's not the answer because it costs too much. I'm needing a low food, high point card. I need a condor. Maybe that's right. Yeah, give everybody some fish because I need some food. Tuck a card. Mallard's getting tucked. Discard that egg. I just gained to get a hmm. Maybe I play the condor next turn. Grab some eggs. Am I close to winning in that one? No, they're gonna get 3 or 4. They could get 6 eggs there. 4 eggs there. So I'm thinking I just take the L there. Just take only 2 points instead of really trying hard to get those 6 points. Focus on my engine. So that will make me want to take this one. Yep. I can get that Peregrine Falcon. Although, yeah, all players will see the fish. That's fine. There is a reason why I might want to get the Cason's Finch out there. And the pileated woodpecker does help for that large bird specialist. We're still getting rid of the mallard. Maybe I grab a cherry so that I can play the pileated woodpecker next. Sounds like a good idea. Are there any cards that will give me free food? No. Alright, so in that case, I'm not going to be able to play the Peregrine Falcon next. But I will be able to play the pileated woodpecker up there using 2 of the fish. And then from there, I can put cards away and play the Cason's Finch next, giving me a bunch of points, 4 plus a bonus versus 5 plus a bonus, but I would need more food. And then I could even play the California Condor. So a lot of goodness there. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Right, but anyways, thank you so much for watching this video and have a great rest of your day. Hello? Oh yes, yes. I'm just trying to schedule myself for the D lab before the end of the year, if that's possible. I've never taken it. I think they mentioned it when I was at the Air Force Academy that that it was an important thing to do, and I never did it. Okay, yeah, and that's on Area B, right? I think I've been over there before. Oh yeah, so December 5th, 6th, or I think I want to just schedule it now, and I want to go with the and you have to show up in uniform, right? Uniform and CAG. Then that's all right. I'll do the and what were the times again? Okay. Yeah, let's do the um the 19th at 1300. Hastriter, Hastriter. Yes. Yep. Not my dad, but the junior, yeah. Yeah, I used to work in ASIC. Now I'm a AFIT student, but I worked there last year. Uh, yes, yes, I did. I still have access to the military one. All right, thank you. Is there anything that I should study before the D lab, or it's one that you can't study for? Very cool. All right. Thanks so much. Awesome. Have a good one. Bye. Whoops.